Peohzarr.
All night long, yeah.
Peohzarr. Peohzarr. Okay, so what is up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I want to talk about the Peohzarr Truly Wireless Earbuds, True Wireless Earbuds, Peohzarr. Full disclosure, this device was actually sent to me by Kagan from Peohzarr. Thanks a lot Kagan, but of course the fact that I didn't pay for this device is not going to skew or change my opinion of the device. Everything I say about this device is my opinion. Obviously, of course, I've already taken this out of the box previously. This is not my first time taking it out of the box. I basically just put it back in here for, you know, dramatic effect. But without any further ado, let's get right into the video and talk about it. Why did I do that? Okay, so my first impressions of this device the first time that I took it out of the box was, wow, fantastic packaging. They basically put the Truly Wireless Earbuds case inside of another case, like so. This other case houses the charger, and it also has stay here tips for people who are going to be using this for sports. So essentially this is a dual purpose type of thing. You can use this in a gym or you could just use it casually. These ones are actually stay here tips for if you we're going to be using this in the gym and stuff, because the regular hair tips that come are probably not going to make them stay very well in your hair if you got on a treadmill or something. So I mean, it's kind of nice to see that they're actually that thoughtful and they left this in the case. So let's put this away. So off the bat, when you open this, you see the Truly Wireless Earbuds. You can take them out, put them in, turn them on, and you're ready to go. Now, when you initially bring them out of the box and the instructions, it tells you to basically hold them for a number of seconds to pair them together and all that. It's no big deal. Everything is in the instructions included in the box. One thing that I super like about this earbuds, as I will show you in a moment, is the way the controls are placed. Essentially, because of the form factor and the way this is designed, the play pause button and the skip track, previous track, next track button is essentially on the top. So when you have this in your hair and you're wearing it, you can easily just tap to play and pause, or you can hold down to change the track. Oh, basically I just turned that on accident. Let me turn that right back off. It's very easy to control these devices because of the form factor and the way I don't know what this part of the earbuds are called, but it's super easy to control them. Now, another very important thing to note is the similarities between this and the actual Apple AirPods. Now, of course, these are significantly bigger than the AirPods, but they look nicer because they're black, and you know, these actually don't cost you a arm and a leg. They're actually quite affordable. In fact, as of the time when I'm making this video, this is selling for $41 on Amazon, so you can easily pick this up. The device is supposed to give you around 6 hours of usage on a single charge. So basically, if you leave the house without this case and you just go with this, you can get up to 6 hours of usage, and it actually has an incredible standby time, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. I can confirm this does give you 6 hours because I have used it outside of the house once before. But what I cannot confirm to you is this device claims to give you 24 hours, basically 4 charges over with the case. The reason why I can't confirm this is because I'm not the kind of person who waits for my devices to basically run out of juice before I charge them up. So, you know, it's probably just going to mess with my OCD. So I like to keep my devices charged. I don't like to mess with faith or, you know, try to see how long my battery is going to last. That's not me. But if that's you, they claim to give you 24 hours with the case. I don't know, I can't confirm, but that's something to think about. The battery life on this alone, just the device without the case, is already pretty fantastic. So I don't even think you have to worry too much about this case. It's a great way to store the device away, and also a fantastic way to keep the device charged when you're on the go or not using the device. What are my impressions of the audio quality? Now, the device sounds fantastic. It really does, but I feel like I have used better. Like, they're truly wireless earbuds, I get that. The audio quality is not supposed to be astronomical, but I have been trying a lot of truly wireless earbuds recently, and I have to be honest and say I have tried a few that sounded a little better and gave me a lot more isolation and audio quality. But of course, by no means am I trying to say the audio quality of this is bad. It's fantastic. I actually love it. I found myself picking this up, putting it in my hair every time I needed to go somewhere quickly, like the bank or the mall, or to get something done around the house. Maybe I was cleaning or I was washing plates or doing dishes in the kitchen. If there's anything that I would complain about this device, it would be the fact that one, it looks way too similar to the Apple AirPods. I mean, that might not be a problem for some people, but I'm actually not a huge fan of the AirPods myself. So of course, this isn't a direct comparison because this actually has better sound quality than the AirPods. And if there's one other thing that I don't particularly fancy about this device, is the mechanism that you have to use to open this. Now, of course, they place instructions everywhere telling you that you have to hold the sides down and push them up like this to get them to open. But I find that requires a little bit of force. It might not be a big deal to you or anybody else, but I feel like after a while, if you're somebody who does this a lot, you're going to start to feel the pain in your thumb and your index finger. Like, I don't know, it gets uncomfortable very fast. It's not a big deal. It's not so huge a deal that it's a deal breaker, but I feel like if they fix that in an update, that would actually make this device even more attractive. Not that it's not already attractive. I mean, the battery life on this device is fantastic. Like, two great things that I think are the biggest selling points for this device have to be the battery life and the quality of the case. This case feels sturdy. It feels fantastic. Like, I cannot stress enough how fantastic this case feels. And just the sheer fact that this device on its own gives me 6 hours of use by itself is fantastic. It's almost honestly unheard of for truly wireless AirPods, and I truly appreciate the fact that they took the time to put work into the battery life. This is not something you see a lot of other companies doing. I'm not really sure how they were able to achieve this kind of quality for just $41, but they did, and that's fantastic. So if you were considering picking up truly wireless AirPods on a budget and you had like 41 bucks to spend, this is definitely a fantastic pickup. I will have links in the description below if you want to pick this up, so definitely check them out. So what's my final verdict of this device? I feel like this is a fantastic device that has basically only one quirk, and that one quirk is the opening mechanism. If that can be fixed, this is a no-brainer device. You definitely should pick this up for 41 bucks. It's fantastic value for money. And honestly, it actually has better sound quality than the Apple AirPods. So I see no reason why you'd be considering picking this up and you'd not just, pull the trigger and buy it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Peace. Let's see, am I looking fresh? Am I looking fresh? Wonderful. Looking very nice, just like my jacket. Oh my God, where do I get these dead jokes?